6 a.m. heading to my Uber now to Sydney for the day. Exhausted. Melbourne was a success. UberX has arrived. 1 hour flight to Sydney. Made it to the airport in Melbourne. Gotta be at the gate in 45 minutes. And there's a line at security. I don't like airports. Sydney. That was a quick flight. Someone's picking us up here and first talk in 2 hours. Apparently you cannot come to Sydney without coming to Bondi Beach, and apparently you can't come to Bondi Beach without droning, so there you have it. So I landed in Sydney. I got 2 hours before my first talk, so we decided to stop for lunch. It's a bit early for meat, so I went for quinoa. Look at this. Post-lunch, made it to the first talk here at Moriah College. Is that what it's called, Moriah College?
Yeah, Moriah
Who are you,
College.
man? Tell me about yourself a little bit. What's your name?
My name's Dean Nathanson.
The guy picked us up from the airport. It's been unbelievable, and we enjoyed an amazing quinoa burger together. So tell me about you. What do you do?
I'm a student at UNSW, doing a double degree of commerce and law. Love startups.
Got to get this guy into VC. We got to get him into VC. It's going to happen, my friend. Anyway, so Moriah, tell me about Moriah a little bit.
Moriah is a huge modern Orthodox school in Sydney. Probably about 1,500 students. The hub of the Sydney community, really. And here we are, coming up to the front gate.
I should probably turn this thing off because I don't know if they allowed me, take video inside, so I'll ask permission when I get there, but first talk starts in about 40 minutes.
You know the Shook does portraits everywhere?
Yeah.
I brought him out to do this.
Really?
Look at this.
Wow. Wow.
It's pretty awesome, though.
Oh my gosh. Wait, so who are you?
Benji Levy.
Let me turn this around.
So this is Rabbi Benji, the one and only. You're a famous guy. Everyone I mention your name to, Benji! Everyone, I don't know. You have a lot of friends in Israel, right?
Quite a few.
Yeah, a lot of people have said that to me. So tell me about this place quick.
It's great to have you, first of all.
Thank you so
sitting
much.
with us.
Appreciate
Unbelievable.
it. Thank you for having me, and thank you for bringing me in. I really appreciate it.
Anytime.
This place.
This is actually Solomon Sousa himself, the guy that did all the portraits in the Shook.
In Machane Yehuda.
Machane Yehuda came out, and this is the whole story of creation. Each day, all the way through.
Oh my God, that's amazing.
Kids got involved, unbelievable colors, incredible opportunity.
Wow. Let's find some shades so we can sit and schmooze for a couple of minutes. I made it to Sydney, had a quinoa burger. Made it to Moriah College, that's what this place is called.
Exactly.
And I have to say, like I said before, anyone who I mention your name to seems to be your best friend. You're doing something right. Tell me about yourself. Who are you? What's your name?
My name is Benji. Grew up in Sydney, Australia. Moved to Israel.
Couldn't tell by the accent, by the way. At all.
Sorry about that. It's actually got there's something called the Moriah accent.
Oh, really?
It's got a South African twinge in it.
Okay, all right, interesting.
So I grew up in Sydney and then went after school to Israel for a year.
Where'd you go to school there?
I went to Gush.
Oh, very nice.
Haretzion.
Can't be Avna, so we're long-lost cousins.
That's okay.
Yeah, that's okay.
Yeah, well, I mean, it came out after, but basically then I came back to Australia for 4 years, moved back to Israel for 5 years. Now I've been back here for nearly 6
Oh,
years.
you've lived in Israel for 5 years?
Yeah.
Where?
In Alon Shvut.
Oh my gosh. Wow, my whole family lives around there.
Oh, cool.
Unbelievable.
Practically neighbors.
See that? Amazing. And so, tell me a little bit about this. Okay, sorry, go on, I cut you off.
No, so then basically I'm going back to Israel soon.
Make it Aliyah.
Yeah,
Unbelievable.
should be fun.
Should be?
It will be fun.
I always say, and I'll talk about this a little bit in my talk later, I gotta say, personally and professionally, and I say this very often, I'm absolutely, I don't want to give it a jinx, but I'm living the dream. You'll see, it's the dream. It's literally the dream. I'm not even talking about like historic, I'm just saying the quality of life in Israel. Like, this is amazing. Everything's so peaceful here. I love New York. I was, just in New York a couple of weeks ago, did a speaking tour there. I'm in Silicon Valley all the time. Stuff is fun. But I always, when I come back to Israel, I'm like, I'm telling you, you'll see. It's like, I mean, you know,
Avira Diesel Machkin.
there you go.
Some wisdom.
It's just, I'm telling you, Israel is just, and by the way, that's on a personal level, on a professional level, and again, I'm going to talk about this in my talk. What's going on today in Israel is, in terms of the tech, is completely outrageous. It's outrageous. There's no other word for it. It's miraculous, I think. And again, I'm not going to go into that now. But all right, so tell me about this place where we're in, Moriah. Why is it called college? It's not a college.
So basically, it doesn't just encompass a high school. So it's sort of beyond. So you've got 5 early learning centers, a primary school, a high school, 1,800 students.
Whoa!
But it's really the linchpin of the entire community. It's very unique. You won't see many schools like this around the world. That's the Bell.
Oh, good.
So basically, was Saved by the Bell.
There you go.
So basically,
You know we're old when we're making jokes about Saved by the Bell, I'm just saying.
So we've got Grandparents Club, alumni, you've got foundation. It's really cradle to cradle experience.
Unbelievable. And you call yourselves modern Orthodox is, I guess, the philosophy in Judaism. Very cool. And
But it's modern Orthodox, but not everyone's necessarily practicing.
it's more modern than Orthodox.
Well, no, the ethos is modern Orthodox, but the population don't all necessarily keep Shabbat, etc. In fact, probably 95% don't.
Interesting.
But the Judaism they believe in relates to something that's modern Orthodox
Interesting. All right, that's a good tip from my talk, so I'll know how to.
position.
Yeah, amazing. Listen, I'm really happy that I made it out here. And we were like in the beginning, we were only going to Melbourne. And this worked out really well, and very happy I came because this place is unbelievable. And I'm looking forward to hanging out in Israel. It's amazing what you're doing here. And again, just so you know, I don't know if you know this or you don't know this, you have an amazing reputation, which I always say is today's most important currency. It's all we got.
Well, if that's the most important currency, then you're pretty rich in this because you've got an unbelievable reputation.
I try.
And everyone should continue to be inspired from you all around the world.
And
that's why we brought you to Sydney.
All right.
Inspire the next
But I'm
generation.
supposed to embarrass you. You're not supposed to embarrass me. This is my vlog, man. Stop embarrassing me. All right, no, but really,
Someone's got to do it.
There you go. But really, the truth is, anybody, I mentioned your name to several people. I said, yeah. And in fact, before I even mentioned your name, I said I'm going to. Oh, go be right by Benji. Everyone's like, I don't know, you're doing something right. So I appreciate it. Thank you again for having me. And I'm definitely looking forward to grabbing real food, not quinoa burgers in Israel.
Anytime.
Thank you so
Great
much.
to see
Thank you.
We'll get you a pie.
Excellent.
This is the Hugo Lowy Synagogue. Mr. Frank Lowy donated in honor of his father, who's got an incredible story. I'm going to show you one beautiful example. This is one of my students, David Wolf. So basically, David went to the school, he passed away, and you talk about crowdsourcing. His entire year got together to crowdsource a Sefer Torah for him.
Wow.
So it's really incredible.
Wow. So beautiful.
Unless you wanted 800 people.
No.
900 people.
Ow!
So we're putting on a full-on production here at the end of the year, Fiddler on the Roof. There'll be thousands of people coming through here.
Oh my God.
This has got, like, you can see the lights, the sound.
Unbelievable.
Proper production value. There's 3 screens that come down here.
Look at this place.
Every week we have opportunity to see that.
Unbelievable. Wow.
Amazing. This is Hillel Fuld, our guest from Israel.
Nice to meet you.
I hope you'll be involved in our French field, Rabbi.
I hope so. Scott, this is Hillel Fuld.
Hey there.
Scott does all the sound and everything.
You're the
in school.
IT guy?
Yeah.
He runs
Okay.
like the auditorium, everything. He runs.
Love it.
Hey guys, how was the talk? That's what I'm talking about. All right. Thank you guys. That was the video for the vlog. Now we're taking a picture. Hold on. So we made it to the very beautiful home we're staying here in Sydney at our newly acquired friend. Say hi. And well, there's a lot of highlights of this house, but these two definitely make the cut. Check this out. I just ate at what was one of the best restaurants I've eaten in a long time. This guy, Neve, right here. Neve, come here. Tell me about this place. How long have you been around?
12 years now.
All right, what's the website? You have a website?
Yeah, www.pitamix.com. I just took my wisdom to that. That's what
Oh, no.
I'm talking about.
Pitamix.com. Pitamix.com.
We got it.
The food was outrageous, my friend. Thank you so much. It was really great. I hope you feel better, my friend. Take care. It was great to meet you. Going to do my last speaking gig in Australia right now in a place called Hamakom. There's a Porsche. And we're going to talk to some young professionals about tech and about Israel and about Judaism. Good stuff. Tomorrow morning, back to Israel. There you go. What is that? What's Tank Streamlabs? What is that?
Tech co-working space
In?
Sydney, Australia.
Love it. How many people work there?
550,
What's your
170
name?
startups. They're on Rudman.
Beautiful. this familiar face walks into this event at which I'm speaking, and I think we've been connected online for, I don't even know. We met on Meerkat. Who are you?
I'm Julie Clint. Had to come and see the man himself. He's here in Sydney.
Now you're embarrassing me. I was going to say you're the woman yourself.
I actually tracked you down.
Oh, it sounds a lot creepier than it is. We're friends, and
Exactly.
Julie heard I was speaking, so she decided to pop in, and I'm so happy you did. And it is so amazing to meet someone that you're friends with online for a long time. We never met.
Exactly. If
Amazing.
you reach out, you'll
Love
let
it.
know, and it's just great to meet
Thank you so much for coming. It's fantastic to meet you.
I'm looking forward to it.
Hopefully we'll meet many times into the future.
Yes, I'm in Israel in a couple of months.
Oh, fantastic! A coffee on me. Excellent. Thank you.
But really, the reason for tonight, Hillel was described from Forbes as the guy that's taking Startup Nation into the Scale-Up Nation, and so we stole Forbes' line about Hillel and decided to name the topic after that. But really, you'll see his exuberance, his warmth is incredible, and he's really contagious, and that's, I think, really the secret to his success all around the world. Sorry?
Deal. We had a deal.
I'm not meant to go too much, but feel free at the end to engage there. But without further ado, we really thank him for coming all the way to learn with us, to teach us, and to be part of this journey. So please give Hillel a big round of applause.
I'll send a PR check next week. Wow, so this is like my final talk. Last couple of days, I think I did probably 7 or 8 in Melbourne and here. I officially just finished my last talk in Sydney. I'm very close up. There you go. How was the talk, guys? Thank you guys so much for having me. I really appreciate it. I can't wait to come back. Not just a 48-hour journey. Thanks, guys. I think I did 7 or 8 talks in the last 3 or 4 days. I'd say exhausted doesn't begin to cut it, but I am so happy. Just finished that last talk. Tomorrow afternoon, heading back to Israel. Tomorrow morning, we're going to tour Sydney a little bit. Very, very excited to be done. And even more excited to go back to Israel. Anyway, see you tomorrow.